Hello everybody, welcome back to Diyafah. I am Minna Shafi and this is Diyafah Secondary News, and I'm very honored to have Mr. Ian as our first guest. Hello Mr. Ian, how are you today?
I am very well, thank you.
That's
very
great
well
to hear.
indeed.
So I have a few questions for you about the new academic year. So to start off, how are you feeling so far about the academic year?
I'm very, very happy. It's been a great start. I've been very lucky with both the start of the new facilities being opened, the fact that we've got restrictions been removed from ADEC for the health and safety of the students. I'm fortunate that we've got a fantastic staff this year. There's been difficulties in getting people returned, but it's been great. And I'm delighted just with the fact that I've seen so many students back. It's great. So I'm really, really positive about the start. It's been a great, great start.
So far you've seen improvements from last year compared to the online and offline students?
Yeah, well, first of all, I suppose I should come back and just ask you as a student, how do you feel?
I think it's so much better that more online students are back in class.
Yeah.
I think it's functioning
For
much
sure.
better. Yeah.
For sure. And there's one thing for sure, and it's very, very clear from what we're seeing in the evidence. DL is great to maybe make people feel a bit more secure because they're worried about COVID. But face-to-face teaching and learning is unquestionably better. And we need to have that contact with people. That's part of life. So, like you, I'm delighted that we've got people back. Delighted.
So what are your accomplishments or target for this year?
Accomplishments, I think survival.
Survival.
Yeah, I mean, I think the fact that we've all survived COVID and we are surviving, we're adapting.
Okay, speaking academically wise.
Yeah, no, but I think that would be the same. I think the fact that we're adapting our teaching methods. We become so much more familiar with technology that we would never have even thought possible at the start of COVID. Teams, using our interactive whiteboards as much as we do. Technology such as this, a way in which we can communicate with the parents. So these are huge accomplishments. We're at Showcase, Microsoft hosts Showcase School. We've got these brilliant facilities that we're just about to open. So these are all really positive things that yeah, I am very, very proud of indeed. In terms of my vision for this year is really to grow the Diyafah message, which is we're a family organisation. And really, I suppose more than anything, I suppose to try and make sure that people see who I am as a principal. More importantly, because I'm a dad, and I believe very much in students, and I also have a good heart, and I want to make sure the staff that are with me are not let down. So I'm always aware of that. I'm always aware that I'm really their spokesperson, not just for the students, but for the staff as well. I want to make sure that's given to the parents and to management. And it's certainly one of my hopes for the end of the year, that we can see better Ian Campbell, and more importantly, that the parents can see the staff for what they really are, which is quite outstanding, brilliant.
So the students have been asking, since last year was quite a full year, so many competitions, Diyafah debates, public speaking, also we had a dress-up day, so it was really interesting and fun. So will we be having the same thing this year, or any differences, any changes?
I'm glad you asked. More. That's
Better.
More.
So much better.
No, for sure. Look, we've got to make it interesting, and more than anything, COVID has affected the rest of the world, and we've got to make sure that we are behaving. We're responding appropriately. Our first is World Heart Day, which is at the end of this month. We'll all be given the opportunity to, you'll all be given the opportunity to dress up appropriately, and I suppose celebrate the work that's been done there. We've got Model United Nations really effectively starting this year. We want everybody to join. We've got Duke of Edinburgh starting this year. Our PEPs start on the 3rd of October. So there's lots of things happening this year, and our PEPs are another word for our CCAs, so our enrichment programmes, where students will be given the opportunity to do languages, to do activities within our design technology, our food technology and drama, there's so many exciting things I'm really looking forward to doing this year. The swimming pool, getting a swimming club started, getting athletics started, football, badminton. Oh God, honestly, there's just so much. And more importantly, there's things that the staff, do in the background that we don't even know about because it's not necessarily as public. So I can't wait. But more of what we had, more of what we had. I'm delighted that as a student you recognise that because it's an effort that's made by the staff that sometimes is easily forgotten. So thank you.
So as a year 10 student myself, I've been hearing a lot of comments like you need to focus this year, you're starting IG, it's kind of scary to me. So what advice would you give year 10 students? Do you think they should be scared or?
Oh, scared. The reason why people are scared is because it's something new. And I'm quite sure you've never done GCSEs before. So like everything new, people are scared. It's the unfamiliar. The best thing to do is, first of all, find out from the people who did it last year. Find out the people who have had success and learn from their experiences. Certainly from a teacher's point of view and from a principal's point of view, the most important thing is to make sure you're regularly engaging with the work. Don't think that you can leave it to the end of the year and study hard for 4 weeks and you'll know it all. It doesn't happen like that. And the more practice you do with the examination questions, then the better you'll be prepared for the examination when it comes. You do a driving test, and if you do the same driving route many times round, you know where all the faults are and where all the problems arise. And I think that's true for both GCSE and for A-level. You've got to make sure that you're regularly engaging with the work, finding different ways in which you can work with others. Don't think that by sitting by yourself in a small room away from it, that's the best way to do it. Very rarely is that the case. Work with others to find the best way in which you can learn. So that might sometimes be presentations to each other. It might be that one person reviews and revises a particular section and then you rotate it around so that you learn from each other. But find ways in which you can engage in the curriculum. I mean, this goes back to when it comes to the likes of A-level as well. We have all these community events, and more importantly now with Miss Shalini this year, we've got events and activities that are going to allow I suppose internships to start, which will strengthen their applications to university, and that will then allow them to develop that element of education. So, education in school is not just about doing your maths, doing your English, it's about communication. It's about doing things like this, it's about being part of an internship. It's all those other things. We've got Operation Smile, MUN, all those things tied together make such a big difference in terms of your success in school, because the one thing I keep on going back, what's the purpose of a school? The purpose for the school is to prepare you for life when you leave. So for doing that, it's much more holistic. One of the models, the model that we really follow is a holistic outlook in life and a holistic outlook in education. So that means not just maths, English, science, but maths and its use in communication, our ability to be able to talk and work with others, the idea of collaborating with us. So all those things are really, really important things that I would try and encourage everybody to do. Yeah.
Okay. So, Mr. Ian, what would be your welcoming message to the Year 7s who are probably watching us right now that just entered secondary building?
Well, the message to you is this. You have a fantastic school, fantastic facilities with great students. And to be honest with you, a staff that you could take to any part of the world and be very, very proud of. So you've got the best of staff, the best of school, with great colleagues and your students. Please make sure that you're making the most of it. We're going to be involving you in a whole host of different activities within the next year and here on in. So please take advantage of it and try and do things that maybe you're not familiar with. Experience the things which we all have on offer, but make sure that you're working hard, you're looking after yourself, and dare to say you're very much part of the community.
So just to wrap it all up, can you give us one fun, interesting fact about yourself?
Yeah, I'll give you one fact. I've got lots that I think are quite amusing, but my name is Ian Stuart Campbell. But my brother is called Stuart Ian Campbell.
How does that work?
Because my uncle is Ian and I have an uncle Stuart. And so, yeah, and if you go back, there's an Ian and a Stuart in almost every single way. And for my brother and for myself, it was obviously for the two uncles. It was, yeah. My mother didn't know which one to call us, so it was a flick of a coin to decide as to whether it was Ian Stuart or Stuart Ian.
One of you could pretend to be the other's father and get by so many things.
Yeah,
Have you
my
tried
brother's a heck of a lot better looking than I am, and he's a heck of a lot more hair than I have. But yes, we could try. But I don't know why my mother, and anyway, yeah, it's a strange one. But my name's probably the oddest, funnest fact that people could maybe get out. There's plenty of others. If people want to ever ask me some of my odd things that I know about me, I'm quite open about these things. But yeah, my name's probably the oddest. Thank you. And can I just say thank you very much for interviewing me today as your first guest on the show. Well, it was my honor. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's me, Salma Tamimi, again. Welcome back to Diyafah International School. And today we're going to have a special guest joining us, Malak, which is also going to be in our secondary news team. Hi Malak.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you for asking.
Okay, so my question is, are you a curious person? Do you like to investigate?
Yeah, I really want to know what's happening around me.
Well, that's great, because that's our mission, so that you know what's happening in Diyafah International School. Great.
Hello everyone, my name is Masa and today I'll be introducing Eliza. She will be joining our DIS secondary news this year.
Hi everyone, I'm Eliza. I'm excited to be joining the DRS Secondary News. I'm new to this and I'm also new to secondary.
Well, I look forward working with you at DIS secondary news.
Thank you for having me. Hi everyone, welcome back to DIS Secondary News. This is my first interview and I'm pleased to welcome Matza.
Hi everyone, I'm very excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
So Matza, why the news?
I chose to be in the news because I really like being part of something. It makes me feel very excited to know I am learning more about the school.
Well, we'll both learn about the school together.
Hey guys, it's me, Salma Tamim from DIS Secondary News. As y'all know, today we're going to have a special guest joining us as a welcome to Diyafah treat.
Hello, my name is Masa.
Hi Masa, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, so we're going to ask you some questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Super ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's get started. First question, what are you looking forward in year 7?
I've heard some whispers about a swimming pool.
Well, you're right. We actually have a half-size Olympic swimming pool.
Well, that's amazing.
I know. Okay, so second question is, what is your favorite subject?
I love PE.
Why?
Because I love playing sports, especially basketball.
So that's basketball is basically your favorite sport.
Yes.
Do you have any other favorite sports?
I like running.
Running, a lot of running.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's amazing.
Hello everyone, my name is Masa and I am brand new to DIS Secondary News. Today I will be interviewing Ishal. She is also new to secondary.
Hi.
What are the biggest changes from primary to secondary?
Well, I would say the biggest changes would be that in primary you would have a form teacher who would be teaching you most of the lessons, but now in secondary we have different teachers for each lesson, and we also don't go to many different classrooms other than like labs.
Well, that's a bonus. You won't get lost in this massive building. Thank you, Ishal, for joining me today.
It's been my pleasure, and good luck with the secondary news.
Good luck with your 7th. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, it's me, Salma Tamimi again. Welcome back to Diyafah International School, and Rauda, welcome to Secondary News.
Thank you.
So, how was your experience being in the secondary building for the first time? Was it scary? Was it exciting?
It's exciting.
Really exciting?
Yup.
Well, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever got lost?
Nope, never.
Well, you can be our teacher guide because some teachers have been very lost.
Well, I don't get lost, so yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Hello and welcome back to DIS Secondary News, where today we have a special segment welcoming you and you, the Year 7s, back to DIS and the news segment. I'm Joel and today we have with us here
Rayan from Primary 2.
and we're going to have a small talk just to get to know a bit more about the Year 7s. So Rayan, I know that you're a very big car enthusiast, so what would you say is your favorite car?
International Patrol.
Very good answer. And related to school, what do you hope to achieve this year?
Good grades and better assignments.
That's a very good answer as well. Thank you for watching DI Secondary News. So now we're back with
Pranav.
in 7B2 and we're going to find out a bit more about him. So, who is your favorite teacher in the school?
Mr. Kasigan and teacher science.
That's a very good answer. And what would you say is your biggest fear in school?
Bullies. People come to my desk and touch my stuff.
Okay, so remember, if you're ever bullied, you should use your wits. Walk away, ignore, talk it out, and seek help. And remember, there's always someone for you. Thank you for watching.
Hi everyone, I'm Shabir from DI Secondary News. And in case you missed it, we're introducing you and you
Samir from year 7B2.
to secondary building. So, what would you say is your favorite cake flavor?
Red Velvet.
And tell us about yourself.
Well, I kind of like school, like a lot. But if I were to tell you more about myself, I would say that I like to edit videos and I like karate.
Chop! And now we have
Mahdi from 7B2.
yes, so what's it like being back in school?
It feels great, nice and all.
And what's it like being in the new secondary building?
It's very nice, challenging than primary. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.